Radler. Woo! All right, welcome back to Ask a Brewer. I'm Caolan Vaughan. Today I'm here to talk to you about our latest release, Radler, Citrus Radler. What is a Radler? So Radler, it's actually a German word for cyclist. And so actually about in the 1920s, there was an innkeeper who, pioneered the beer, the style essentially. So basically what it was, to make his beer go further, to give the cyclists who were visiting his inn, looking for something nice and refreshing, not a full strength beer, he actually cut it with something like citrus. And so this is basically our interpretation of what a traditional Radler is. So he would have taken his delicious beers, some sort of delicious German lager, and cut it with something like a beautiful orange juice or lemon juice or something like that, just to make this ultimate super refreshing beer. And that's what Radler is, and that's what we're going to be tasting and talking about today. I think we should crack into this delicious Citrus Radler. So, Citrus Radler, we have been testing this in market in some beautiful venues around the country, in keg, and now we are launching it in cans, and that is that can. So it's a permanent release. You're going to see it around, and I really recommend you try this because it is something that's quite special and very refreshing. So this beautiful beer, so we're actually making just a really nice, simple beer that's brewed with beautiful pale malt and beautiful little bit of wheat. And a really nice, soft bitterness. So we're using pale malt, wheat, a little bit of Galaxy just for bitterness, just to help round out the balance. But then we've got some beautiful lemon puree that we use in this. We're using the brew, and we've got some wonderful natural flavors in orange and grapefruit. And what you get is just this super refreshing, absolutely gorgeous aromatic. I better have a little smell. Just pops out of the glass, big, bold citrus flavors, but it's just so refreshing. It is something that has to be sipped and savored and best enjoyed with friends at the beach. I think that sounds lovely. Look at that, gorgeous. So because we use, real lemon puree, it's a little bit of wheat in there, that beer, you can see it's got a little bit of a haze, and obviously citrus, the citrus oils, they can throw a little bit of a haze. So there is a slight haze to this beer, but it's just got a lovely kind of really pale golden hue. And those tropical, when I say tropical, those citrus flavors just pop out of the glass. Lemon, grapefruit, orange. It's just this really refreshing aroma. Really, yeah. I wish I was right. Funnily enough, I did ride here today. I feel like I'm the ultimate Radler enthusiast. All right, this is Ask a Brewer after all, so I've got a few questions here. I might just have a little read. So, is brewing Radler different from regular beer? Well, yes and no. I think all beers are basically brewed in the same kind of way, but we do some special things to this to make sure that the lemon puree goes in and those beautiful natural flavors as well. So, but is it really any different? Look, I'd have to say no, but all our beers are made with the same amount of love, attention, and detail, so you'll get that in any glass of Stonewood beer. What's next? What kind of drinker is the Radler made for? And then, who are you thinking about when brewing it? Well, I think about everyone when I'm brewing beer, personally. It's just such a highly philosophical moment in time when you're making beer. I'm just messing. Look, when we're brewing it, we always have who the target market is for this beer. And look, the reality is, it's a little bit of everyone. This beer is, I think it should just have such a universal love and appeal. It's ridiculously refreshing. We want something that was kind of unique in the market. And look, it is unique in the market. And beer that delivers that beautiful citrus characteristic in what people know as a beer. It's just, yeah. So look, who should be drinking this beer? Anyone that likes a cold, refreshing beverage. And I know I'm one of those, so it's, yeah, I think maybe it's just me. I brewed it for myself, basically, yes. All right, next question. That was a good one. there are already a few Radlers out there. What makes this Radler worth the squeeze? I love the question. Look, honestly, it is one of the most refreshing beers you're ever going to get your hands on, particularly if you like delicious citrus. Like, it's a beer cut with citrus. How could you not want to chase this? Oh my God, I think this beer is just going to be such a hit in summer, but I'm sitting here in winter and it's perfect. What's your ideal moment to crack a Radler? Set the scene. All right. Oh, one of my personal favorites to enjoy this Radler. Look, daytime. It is one of the best, and what's one of the nicest things to do with people during the daytime? Lunchtime. What a great time. Sun is high in the sky. Your beer is glowing in that delicious and beautiful sunshine, and you're sharing a long lunch with your friends and family. Like, doesn't get any better. If life gives you lemons, what should you do? Well, I would actually say limoncello, because I love limoncello. And after you've made limoncello, because you only use the zest when making limoncello, so you need juice. The next thing would be put it in a Radler, like naturally. Also really like it in a little squeezer like minestrone soup, you know, little citrus, cuts through everything and just, woo, a little bit of zing, love it. If you could share a Radler with anyone alive or dead, who's getting one and why? Oh, look, just for the novelty factor and the fact that we probably can't converse, the person who invented Radler would be an interesting person. That, you know, 1920s German innkeeper. But look, there is so many cool people in the world. Yeah, it's really an impossible. But look, the reality is I like hanging out with my family and friends, so I'd probably say those. Yeah, I am. I'm a big softie, I'm not gonna lie. What song instantly puts you in the mood for a Radler? Aha, wow. Wow, what song puts me in the mood for a Radler? Ah, look, I have no idea. Barry White, yeah. Oh, 99 Luftballons? Is that what Luft is, like red balloon? Luft, is it 99? That was all the questions, yeah. That's all the questions, thank you. Please send some more in. We always love to see them, and I love answering them. I always have a bit of fun. Where can you get this beautiful beer? It's available nationally, so please hunt it out. Get on your pushy and find it in the best bottle shops. One that sells bottles and cans. It's available nationally. Please hunt it out, and we'd love to know what you think. So, until the next time, this is Caolan Vaughan signing off for Ask the Brewer.
99 red balloons floating in the summer sky. Panic bell, that's red alert. There's something here from somewhere.